We are live. We are live. Can bring the microphone back here. We are live with a fantastic book you need to know about from my buddy Steve Shapiro, Invisible Solutions. You need to get this thing. You need to get it today. The URL is right down here, Invisible Solutions book. And yes, I even changed the banner for my buddy Steve. I changed the banner color to purple. I never changed this. Never. This is red. It's Do It Marketing red, except not today, because today is the day that you pick up Invisible Solutions, right? Purple banner. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So Steve wrote a fantastic, amazing, incredible book. As I put in the description here, you got problems, you think you need answers. You don't. You got problems, you need better questions. You need better questions, you need better lenses through which to look at that problem from different facets, different angles, and different aspects. Now, people might say, well, gosh, I have to be a creative thinker. I have to be like Einstein to turn a problem around to 25 different facets. And what's the right question? What's the wrong question? How can I plug in different aspects and versions of that question to get better answers? But you know what? You don't. You just need this book. You just need Invisible Solutions. So I'm going to walk you through some of my favorite parts of this fantastic, amazing book while you go get a copy at invisiblesolutionsbook.com. And you will also see a master at book marketing and book promotion at work, which is my friend Steve Shapiro. He's got all kinds of assets, bonuses, and supplementary materials at invisiblesolutionsbook.com. The videos are super well done. Everything is just totally top notch. But let's talk about the book that you're going to get. I'm going to walk you through the table of contents here. First thing to notice is it's a very visual book, very beautiful graphic design on the inside, color. It's nice, heavy paper. I'm a paper snob, my friends. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. Zero in on opportunity. And there's the final 5 lenses. Find the real problem, real business, insights, variations, and observation. But let's walk through the table of contents. I just kind of had you eat dessert first, but here's the deal. Section 1 is about this entire concept of asking better questions to get better, faster, smarter, sharper, more innovative, more exciting, and more doable results. So in here, we talk about better questions lead to better answers. What's the impact of a poor question? And the definition of a poor question is a mundane question, a question that everyone else would ask if they're in that situation, kind of a commodity question, which typically just has you beat your head against a brick wall and figure out, gosh, I'm stuck and there's nothing I can do. And then he's got a great little section in here about why do we ask terrible questions? I'll tell you why, because people are lazy, busy, and befuddled, and they don't have time to process a better question that will get a better answer. Then we go into section 2, which is 25 lenses broken up into 5 different sections. So the other thing I love about this book, Invisible Solutions by Steve Shapiro, is it is very, very digestible. It is quick hits. Everything has an action step. It's got sidebars. It's got pull quotes. It's got everything that makes these sometimes complex, but sometimes fairly simple ideas really digestible and really, really valuable. So let's go through them real quick. Category 1 is called Reduce Abstraction. And the tools, the lenses, are leverage, deconstruct, reduce, eliminate, and hyponym. I'm not going to go into what a hyponym is. Buy the book. You'll figure it out. It's all in here. Second chapter is the opposite. Increase abstraction. Analogy, result, concern, reframe, stretch, and hypernym. Chapter 7 has 5 more lenses or strategies to reframe your challenge or problem. Ask better questions, get better, more innovative solutions. Resequence, reassign, access, emotion, and substitute. Chapter 8 is all about switching elements around. Flip, conflicts, performance paradox, pain versus gain, and bad idea. What is the worst idea? What is the absolute worst idea that you could possibly do? Map that out, write it down, brainstorm it, flip chart it, and then there's a version of that terrible, terrible bad idea that's probably a great idea. So there's all kinds of fun things in here. And then the final 5 is called zero in, right? Zero in, zoom in on your invisible solutions by my buddy Steve Shapiro. Real problem, real business, insights, variations, and observation. And I picked one, I think it was number 16. Was it 16 that I picked? No, it's not. I think it was substitution, actually. So let me find that part. Substitution. It's number 15. My bad. Number 15. Okay. So here's how this works. And this is a great example, actually. So here you have the lens, substitute. And it's explained simply, and this is the simple genius of many of these strategies, replace a word with a similar one. And then there's a use case right here in purple. Use this lens when looking for a fresh perspective. Then there's an operative question. I mean, this is really broken down to a very granular level. And Steve Shapiro is here. Hey, buddy, fantastic book. I endorsed it. I love this. I'm using it. Operative question, how can we swap out one or more words in the problem statement for different terms? Then he's got a great story. Each of these 25 lenses has a specific application story about a financial services firm that Steve was working with that asked themselves, well, how can we make more money? And that sometimes is the wrong question. That question might be too obvious, or they have the same old lame-o solutions to that. When you reframe, right, how do we get or attract more revenue? Let's substitute the word, because that's the lens that we're looking at. How can we attract or generate more profit? And the way that this financial services firm went about it, according to the story in the Invisible Solutions book, they asked themselves a better question. How can we serve fewer clients, higher net worth clients, and get more profit from each and every client relationship? And I teach my clients this all the time, that you don't need more prospects or more clients. You need better clients. You need bigger clients. You need clients who will pay you more money for more things more often. So that very simple substitution, a financial services company wanted to explore new revenue generating opportunities. Instead of asking, how can we generate more sales? They considered variations such as how can we generate more profit, or how can we attract more customers? Although sales, profits, and customers are not really synonymous, they are related, as are the terms generate and attract. They're all similar words with slightly different connotations, and they revealed different solutions. The company even combined this with reduce, the reduce lens, which is number 3 in Steve's book, to yield how can we target fewer yet more profitable customers. This is where they received some of the most valuable solutions. So there's 25 of these tools, questions, reframes, hooks, call them what you want. And I guess I'm even using the substitute lens to tell you about hooks, reframes, questions, lenses. They're all the same, but they're kind of different. So when you substitute one for the other, you get even more value out of the book. In the middle of the book is a laminated, where is this puppy? Here we go. Laminated summary card. Look at this. Look at this. The Invisible Solutions Lenses cheat sheet. We all know you're lazy, busy, and befuddled. We all know you want a pocket reference. We all know you're going to read this book, but then throw this in your briefcase or make a photocopy of this and keep a couple in your office, in your nightstand when you're taking notes. Take it on airplanes, and you will have an instant problem-solving toolkit in your back pocket. You don't need to carry the book around with you, although that wouldn't be a bad idea either. But keep the book within arm's reach for reference. And literally any problem, any challenge, any issue, any concern, flip through and it will start the mind sparking process for you. So really, really great. And then at the back of the book, Steve also has kind of a debrief section with a couple of bonus items here. Things like fast innovation. This is what I mean about the pull quotes, by the way, over here, right? Very visually bold, well-designed, graphical, easy to read, easy to digest. I love this kind of book. And again, it's a heavy, I love the fact that it's a heavy book with beautiful paper and two-color printing, and it's really great. There are strategies. Here's fast innovation, for example, right? Focus, ask, shift, and test. Focus, ask, shift, and test. And again, more success stories, more case studies. The case studies, I'll tell you, Steve's been in this business for a long, long time. The case studies, the examples, the analogies, the company stories, the success stories, and some of these folks are Steve's clients and some are just case studies that he's come across as a master teacher and student of innovation and business creativity. And then, of course, at the end, we've got some closing thoughts on application and how you can go forth into the big world and apply some of these tools. And then, of course, resources for going deeper. One of the best resources for going deeper after you buy the book is right down here, invisiblesolutionsbook.com. When you buy the book, companion tools, companion videos, companion resources. Cannot recommend this book highly enough. Get a copy. I've got a little banner here. So there's Steve Shapiro, Invisible Solutions, Steve Shapiro. Get your hands on this book. I will close by simply reading to you my endorsement for this fantastic book. Oh, by the way, here's the introduction. A left-brained approach to innovation. So all the folks that say, I'm not creative, I'm left brain, I'm straight lines, analytical, great. This is the innovation and creativity book for all the left-brained folks that love to do things with a scientific method. So you don't need to be woo-woo, creative, light candles, meditate in your cave. You can be a serious business person and get tremendous value out of Invisible Solutions. If you're working for a company, you're working with a team, you've got folks that work with you and under you, you need to buy a copy for everybody on your team so that everyone can be using the common language. Everyone can be using the common playbook to solve complex problems in uncertain times with dynamic variables and all kinds of uncertainty, turbulence, disruption. This is your disruption insurance kit. This is your disruption insurance kit. In fact, this makes sure that you are the disruptor and not the disruptee. How about that? So here's what I wrote in my endorsement. In this smart, fast-moving book, Steven Shapiro lays the foundation to help you solve complex business problems. Steve takes his 25 lenses, breaks them down into actionable do this now steps, and gives you plenty of mind-sparking examples to chew on, which I mentioned about the mind-sparking. If you're looking to upgrade your career, your team, and your results, look no further. The problem-solving book for the rest of us is here. Buy a copy for everyone on your team. Yes, it's that good. It's that good. It's that good. Look, I'm wearing Invisible Solutions glasses. Look at this. I love my buddy Steve's book so much. I'm wearing my purple Invisible Solutions glasses. Someone needs to screenshot this. Buy the book. I'm wearing the glasses. It's exciting. I kind of look like this guy, except he's got a hat and a tie and no hat, no hair, but Invisible Solutions glasses. So here's the deal. Buy this book. Buy this book. You will thank me if you work for a company or an organization, a company, association, whatever. Buy a lot of them. And you know what? These also make great gifts. So whether you have a book or not, when you send this book to a client or a prospect and say, hey, this book came across my desk, this book came to my attention, I think this book could be really helpful, feel free to share it with your team. You will look like a rock star because you're promoting some of the sharpest, smartest business thinking between the covers of this book. So go do that. buy the book, invisiblesolutionsbook.com. Get the videos, get the resources, have all kinds of fun with it. Buy a copy, tell your friends, share this video, and let's let the entire world know about this fantastic, amazing book, Invisible Solutions by my buddy Steve Shapiro. And buy one for yourself. Go make some money with it. Go make some money with it. That's my advice. All right. See you next time.